Yo guys, what's going on? It's Rose here, bringing guys a brand new video here for Kcdl week number 3 versus TJP in the Bundle Montreal. I'm very excited for this game because I honestly feel like this is the first time this season where I have a good matchup. So hopefully it goes our way this week. We are 2-0 right now and I'm super excited. Hopefully our streak continues in the Kcdl. But let's go ahead and get right into the team builder. First up, we have my team on the left. We have TJP's team on the right. He's got Rayquaza, Solgaleo, Alola, Ninetales, Petulant, Terra Sandyshox, and Terra Croagunks, Ogerpon Cornerstone, Electros, Spidops, and Dondozo. Kind of a TJP team. If you guys know TJP enough, you know that he likes to draft a handful of the same mons every draft, and this one's not really different, even though this is Ubers. He's got his Dondozo, he's got his Cryo, he's got his Ogerpon, he's got the Petulant that he drafts every now and again. Like he's got his guys. So, but he did mix it up a bit, obviously with the two Ubers and everything. But we'll see how it goes for us this week. As you can see, his team has no Ghost Resist. There is none. So unless he brings Terra Normal on one of his mons or like Terra Dark or something, he does not switch into my Ghost types all that well. I always get consistently at least 30% depending on the mon. If it's like a really bulky Assault Vest mon, that's about the 30%. Otherwise, I'm doing half or more. Otherwise, yeah, let's go ahead and get right into the first mon here. We got AC/DC, our Zekrom with Bolt Strike, Brick Break, Earth Power, and Dragon Dance with the Magnet. Running enough speed to where after +1, I outspeed his entire team. We are running a plus attack nature because Magnet boosted Bolt Strike basically 2-hit KOs almost everything on this team. Obviously not named the Sandyshox, but I'm expecting the Sandyshox to Terra pretty fast. The Brick Break is so that way after +1 I Oko the Cornerstone. Earth Power is actually so with the investment that I have on it, we 2-hit KO the Petulant if it's physically defensive. Otherwise, pretty self-explanatory. Got a little bit of bulk just to account for, you know, Rayquaza E-speeds. But that's about it. Nothing too crazy here. Next up, we got Black Sabbath, the Flutter Mane with Shadow Ball, Moonblast, Mystical Fire, and Psyshock with the Life Orb. I mean, it's a Flutter Mane. It's gonna do what Flutter Mane does. It's gonna click buttons. This is one of those mons where I just consistently get a fuckload of damage off. Psyshock is really just for the Croagunks, just in case it does show up, because I think that's going to be the Spadef check to the Flutter Mane. And depending on his Terra, maybe, you know, I can do some good chip damage to it. I think it's going to be a Terra Steel Cryo. I think that's the best Terra into my team when it comes to the Croagunks, because that is the best way for him to have something for the Flutter Mane. Terra Steel Cryo. That's literally the best mon for it. But otherwise, yeah, like this mon just rips through TJP's team. Otherwise. Next up, we've got Judas Priest, the Swampert, with Stealth Rock, Flip Turn, Earth Power, and Ice Beam with a Citrus Berry. Running pretty much full Fizz Def, because this mon is going to be like a soft check for Rayquaza. Getting a Citrus Berry is really nice, especially if it gets like a +1. Earth Power does a lot to most of the team. Ice Beam does pretty good damage to the rest of it. The only thing is, I want to Earth Power the Solgaleo, but I also don't, because just in case it's a weakness policy Solgaleo, I do not at all want to Earth Power it and proc that weakness policy and then start to lose. So hopefully that doesn't happen to us. Hopefully I can get some rocks up. That'll be really nice. But otherwise, this mon is really just here to kind of soft check the Rayquaza. Next up, we have Goldengo making his debut. Metallica the Goldengo. Make It Rain, Shadow Ball, Steel Beam, and Trick with the Choice Scarf and Terra Ghost. Pretty straightforward on the Goldengo this week. I am faster than his entire team. Max Modest. I am just going to punch holes in this team. Like I said, Ghost Stab is free into this team, and I honestly cannot wait to see what we do this week. I really only needed Make It Rain and Shadow Ball. Steel Beam is just if if I'm low enough. Like, if I'm low and I really think that Goldengo is just going to go down, I'm just going to nuke something with Steel Beam and just call it. Trick is really just on the off chance I want to trick the Choice Scarf onto, like, the Dondozo, for example. But otherwise, I'm just going to click Choice Scarf, Make It Rains, and Shadow Balls 90% of the game. This is probably going to be my Terramon this week. I think if I can position this correctly, Terra Goldengo can absolutely rip through this team. Next up, we have Megadeth the Weavile, who's kind of been the MVP this season. Ice Shard, Knockoff, Triple Axle, and Baton Pass with the boots. Kind of a straightforward Weavile this week, nothing too crazy here. Weavile just punches holes in this team very well. I could have brought something like Poison Jab for the Alola Ninetales, but I just don't think it shows up this week. I think I have really good stuff for it between my Goldengo. The Flutter Mane honestly punches through it really well. The Avalugg really eats those hits. I mean, honestly, I just don't see the matchup for the Ninetales this week. Otherwise, Weavile is just really good offensively into this team. Getting potential knockoffs on a potential Assault Vested Electros, which I think is another mon that could come this week. Getting the Triple Axle in case of an Ogerpon lead, that'd be really, really nice. Getting otherwise knockoffs and Ice Shards on some of these mons is just really, really good for me this week. It's also just my best way to revenge Rayquaza, because if it's not like banded or anything like that, I do take one of any hit from this thing. So hopefully I can kind of take advantage of that there. And last but certainly not least, we have my absolute GOAT of this season, Avalugg. Coring the Avalugg with the Terra Steel this week. Avalanche, Body Press, Recover, and Rapid Spin. Pretty straightforward on the Avalugg this week. It's basically the same Avalugg I have brought all season, and it's not changing this week. The only thing that's changing is the Terra type. This is my guaranteed Rayquaza check. Rayquaza cannot touch me because it actually lost V-Create. I believe, I don't know if it was in Gen 8 it lost it, but it doesn't have it in Gen 9. So that is good for me, which means I can click Terra Steel on this thing and not have to worry about it. Earthquake doesn't do that much to me unless he's banded. Otherwise, I mean, this mon, yeah, just really sits on the Rayquaza. And it actually sits on Solgaleo as well, because Solgaleo, unless it has coverage for me, doesn't do that much to me. And even if it does have coverage for me, it's not doing all that much to begin with. But otherwise, guys, that is going to do it for this week. Let me know what you guys think of the team down below, and I'll see you guys in the battle. Hi guys, Future Rose here. Just a heads up, I had some technical issues and some other stuff that happened leading into this game. As soon as I pressed record to have on the team preview screen, my entire recording program crashed, and so I was unable to pick my lead and also the turn 1 of the game. So I apologize if for these first few minutes of this, I sound a little angry. I'm really just angry at what happened beforehand. But I just wanted to preface this before going into these first few minutes, just as a heads up, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna have to fix everything in post, because this is, or I'm gonna have to try and fix this as we go. Because nothing that has happened in this game so far has been my selection. My OBS crashed as soon as I pressed record, and also because of that, my layout didn't save, so now nothing is correct. I am just gonna fucking, I'll Earth Power, because, I'm just gonna, okay, maybe I get something here. Hold on, let me fucking, I'm having a bad day. Oh, I got a Sandy Shocks play. Oh, cool, fucking fantastic. Okay, that works for me. I don't even know what the fuck's on my team anymore. I've already forgotten, like, everything because of this. A part of me wants to just go hard pert. I'm just gonna go hard pert. It's not gonna be in any order, but I'm gonna have to fix all this while we're doing this live, because everything decided to crash. I got a Bolt Strike para, which is nice. That's cool. Goldango's back. That's also cool. Or Goldango's here for the first time. That's kind of cool. I need to get rid of this fucking sticky web. Earth Power, this shouldn't... That did so much. That is probably specs. Shocks. That is... +1. Yeah, that's specs. 256. Mine range. 64. I have a good chance to live this. In case I live, I will flip turn so I can get Avalugg in for free and Rapid Spin. Cool. Okay, I'm gonna get to do that anyway. He has Rayquaza, because this is my layout from week 2, so. Hey, despite all the bullshit, that has happened so far. Solgaleo. My god. I'm just gonna go just straight Avalugg here. There are, shocks. Like, this is very unprofessional, but, like, you know, between everything I went through today and also everything crashing and stuff, literally as soon as the game started, I honestly asked him if we could just restart so I can actually pick a lead, but, you know, here we are. Spidops. Okay. Which Spidops is actually Kanya, so I don't even know why I fucking did that. It's Dondozo Cryo. I'm playing this game pissed off, and I don't like doing that. I am just gonna Rapid Spin, I think. Or do I just Avalanche? Or do I actually sack... No, I think I think a sack Swampert, get Weavile in for free. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna sack Pert, get Weavile in for free. He is ground on the Sandy Shocks. He is poison on his Cryogonal. I won't get Rocks up. That's fun. You know, now I can get a fucking free as hell, Stealth Rock. You know what I said about not getting Rocks up? I'm gonna write this on my phone, that Swampert killed a flip turn. Swampert. Kill. This is your... Kill, Spidops with... I'm gonna flip turn because I don't want to get the... With, flip. Knockoff. That's fine. That is fine. I'm getting good chip. Getting good chip. That's about 15%. Solgaleo, specially defensive, knockoff. That didn't do much, yeah. With no item. That looks like he's probably just, no attack investment, actually. I can go... Actually, I don't need to Terra the Goldango. I think I can actually just go into this, Terra Lug, and spin to get rid of webs. Or I just get rid of webs. Or I go Weavile. No, I'm gonna go Lug. I'm gonna go Lug and click Rapid Spin. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go Lug and click Rapid Spin. I'm trying to think. Is it better for me to have offensive Goldango versus Steel type this? I think it's better for me to have this as a Steel type, actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do this as a Steel type. Because offensively, I think Fluttermane and Goldango can pressure the team enough, whereas this, I actually like this to Terra now, so I can have this for Rayquaza stabs, and for potential Sunsteel Strike here. Earthquake, that's fine. That did a chunk, took me down to 275. Did 30% with Earthquake. That is heavily invested. Potentially Adamant. Because he did 118. That's a low roll Adamant. Is that a possible roll for Jolly? That is a possible roll. So he could be Adamant, could be Jolly. We don't really know. I'm just gonna get some Body Press chip. Or... Actually, no, I think I recover into Body Press. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, that's fine. This is fine. Okay. Now, is this range... Okay, so I'm at 354. I take 2 Earthquakes, like, guaranteed. Yeah. I take 2 Earthquakes guaranteed. I'm actually gonna Body Press. This is fine. Could be Scarf Solgaleo. The fact that he's just, like, willing to stay in here. I'm gonna recover again. Yeah, this is good. This is good for me, I think. He's gonna swap. Okay, so I got a huge chip on this, and I also got... I got some good... Okay, I got good mileage out of this, actually. Hold on. Okay. Here, I honestly... I kind of just want to go into... I kind of want to go Pert here. To Dondozo. Earth Power's doing a little bit of damage here, and I could get a potential... or do I go... I can go Zekrom. I can go Fluttermane, because Fluttermane's a 2-hit KO on this. And even if this is a +1, he doesn't 2-hit KO Fluttermane. Actually, Wave Crash would probably do that. But, I actually like Goldango here. I like Goldango here to get a trick off, actually. I like Goldango for trick shenanigans. Earthquake is fine. That's fine. I don't necessarily need this, which is actually the nice part. Goldango's doing how much to this? About 40%. You know what's crazy? I don't know if you stay in, but I don't want to make that call. I'm just going to Shadow Ball here. It's my freest... I mean, I could have just Steel Beamed on a probably Cryo. Escanor. Nope, that's a Solgaleo. This thing's dead. Gold kills Solgaleo with Shadow Ball. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, hold on. Things are looking good now. I can breathe. Sorry, I stressed a lot early on. But like everything that happened. Yeah, and you know, one thing, I don't know if you guys know this, I like to stream my games to my front office. Normally it's fine. I think today my PC just told me to go fuck myself. I'm just gonna do this. I don't care. Terra Point, yeah, that's great for me. This is still doing 30%. You can't Rapid Spin. Freeze Drive's not going to do anything. Flash Cannon's not going to do anything. You can't Terra Poison Blast me. That's 25. That's fine. That's good. That's good. This is fine. Woo, that's beauty. G-Ton, that's the shocks. Give me Thaw. Give me Thaw on this turn. I don't care. This is fine. Goldango is actually not that important in this game, so that's fine. Okay. That's fine. Earth Power is fine. Shocks. You know what's funny? This would have done something if I didn't get frozen. Kills. Gold with EP. Love that. Love that. I am just going to... Actually, no. I know your specs based on your damage. I just go free this. I go free this. Yeah. This is free. I know your specs. You have no switch-ins to this. Bella, enough. Bella, no, we're not doing this today. Give me, give me chip on every... This is not taking this. I do not care. Look at that. And the Spadef fell. I could probably Shadow Ball again. But I don't really care. Look at Side Shock. I'm not risking it. This kills. This is dead as a fucking pile of bricks in the water. This is dead. Yeah, I know. Flutter should pick up kill here. Flutter should pick up kill. This spit F drop doesn't matter. This dies because you went Terra Poison. Beauty. And a crit to boot. Good. It doesn't matter at all. But makes me feel a little better. Okay. So I'll find out right now if the Rayquaza is boots as well, which is kind of nice. Lucius won that. Are you boots? You are not boots. I just go straight into Avalugg. I go straight Avalugg. No. Yeah, we're switching out here. I'm not risking my Flutter Mane. This is a nice win for me. I've had pretty close wins. Week 1 I had a 1-0 win. Week 2 I had I think it was a 2 or 3-0. Earthquake is fine. That's fine. I force you out. You cannot stay in. He cannot stay in. He has to switch. And I know he has to switch. Fuck it. I'll make the call. I'm gonna make the call that he is switching. Or does he just take his no, he's gonna take his damage. No, he's just gonna take his damage. I knew it! Fuck! No, it made no sense to keep. Yeah, he's just gonna bring in this. That's fine. I am going to... I'm going to switch into... because I need to keep that healthy. So, I'm going to bring in my Swampert and get some chip on this. I understand I can also bring in Zekrom, but I don't want that thing to get Earthquaked. Whereas if Swampert gets Earthquaked, I don't really care. I don't really care. I'm not going to be able to use most of this audio. Great. And now my camera's out of focus. This is just great. This is a good game, too. I'm actually playing really well. Despite all the stuff that's happened to me. I'm not going to use part of this audio. Earthquake should kill me. Nope. Swampert's a god. I'm clicking Earth Power and just taking my chip. That's fine. Okay. He might be in range of another. I'm just gonna fucking do it. It's not. That's fine. Yeah, because I kind of just do this until, +1, so he has Earthquake, he has Curse, he has Rest. I'm assuming Waterfall is your last move. I'm just gonna keep doing this, because if I can get you in range... This is actually gonna put it in range of Moonblast. Go fucking... That's fine. That is fine. I do not care. I haven't revealed that I have Earthquake on this yet, so this is good for me. I don't really care if I lose this Mon. Try and... He's just gonna U-turn. That's fine. Okay. Ray kills... Hurt with U-turn. Alright, we're fine. We're fine. That's that one. There we go. Lull boost. I clicked Dragon Dance, I feel like. I feel like I clicked DD here. I clicked DD. Because I do not care if I get Earthquaked. doing how much to me? Zekrom, something about 30%. I'm fine with that. I'll click Dragon Dance. That's cool. Alright, so... I thought Terrible ignored Unaware. Apparently it doesn't. Okay. Whatever. I'm gonna click this now. I'm clicking Bolt Strike now. Bye-bye. Zek kills Dozo with you, or with Bolt Strike. Cool. That thing's gone. Lucius won. I mean, if you're scarfed, fine. I don't care. I don't really care if you're scarfed, because Ice Shard, what's it called? Just wins now, so. It's fine. I might live this. Yo. Okay. It's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I mean, Ray's gonna get a kill that it doesn't deserve, but... whatever. Love when I miss shit. It doesn't matter, because I win anyways with Weavile. Because Ice Shard Weavile just wins. Okay, GG's to TJP. I'm sorry that I was not very happy in this game. I'm gonna watch this back later and figure out if I want to post-com this or not. I might just. Weavile. Rayquaza. E-Speed, you're not Life Orb or anything. I do take it, so I'm just gonna Ice Shard. Weave kills Shocks with Ice Shard. Do you just die to rocks? No. Yeah. Weave kills... should be Ray with Ice Shard. Yup. Dope. Alright, we're picking up a nice 3-0 W. Should have been like a 5-0, but you know. Freeze on Goldango, and then a missed Bolt Strike. So, cool. Fun games. GG's TJP. Again, sorry, I was not very happy in Chipper and whatever the fuck else in this game, but I can't help it when I literally load up the game and my program crashes, so I can't pick my lead. And then I also missed like the first turn of the battle because I didn't pick my lead and didn't see what was going on. So I come back and my Zekrom has chip on it, which I wasn't supposed to lead Zekrom. And then, yeah, so whatever. It worked out. It worked out. Whatever. GG's TJP, and I will see you guys in week 4. Peace out.